on here all of the time. Ha, so funny, Kayla. I wanted to come on here. I don't know when I'm gonna post this. It's very early in the morning. I just got ready. Good. I just got ready for work and I'm making myself some breakfast. And I got this really great product. You guys have probably never like heard of it at all. It's the Just Egg. Whenever people ask me like if there's anything that I miss from not being a vegan, I always say eggs. Eggs are the only thing that I miss. And I know to some vegans that may sound blasphemous because of what an egg actually is, but it's really just like the texture and the flavor of it, to me, was always very comforting and delicious. I'm really excited to try this out. Right now I am sauteing some, don't mind the dirty pan, benevolent bacon, which is my favorite ready to cook bacon. So I'm sauteing that. I'm going to use the butter that I'm sauteing that in to cook this in. Because that's something I used to do, is I would saute bacon and then use the fat. Not all of it, because yeah, there's a lot of fat from regular bacon that cooks off. But I would like wipe it down with a towel and then saute that in there. Talking too much. So yeah, I'm making that, and then I will be I guess like recording what happens as I'm cooking this, because I don't know how this is going to turn out. I've heard nothing but good things though. I'm so excited. Okay, in a bit. Bacon, 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 bacon. I always spray some liquid aminos, garlic powder. And oh my gosh, I forgot a crucial step. Sriracha. Hell yeah. So a lot of the butter cooked off from that bacon. So, ooh, I gotta turn down the heat. Here we go. That was like half the bottle. And it's not a cheap bottle, so I hope it turns out good. Made from mung bean. I have tried another vegan egg. It's like the vegan egg. I forget who makes it. And it's okay. The smell is what gets you, but like other than the smell, the taste and the texture isn't like too on point. It does kind of look like scrambled eggs though, not gonna lie. Like, interesting. It's not done. It definitely needs to cook for a little bit longer. I don't really think it tastes like how I remember eggs to taste, but it's still pretty good. I'm gonna give my final thoughts and everything after like I fully eat it. Along with that, for breakfast, I'm also going to have, which one do I want? I like to add to a lot of my meals, especially for breakfast, for every meal. I like to add something with probiotics and fermentation, because it's really good for your gut, and I swear to God, it has helped me tremendously with my health, like overall health. Like 1200 out of 10 recommend adding sauerkraut or kimchi or something fermented with probiotics. So I think I'm gonna add some of this wild brine kimchi, Korean kimchi, which I love Korean food. I love kimchi, so here we are. I also have the bacon and a bagel. Okay, bye. Sorry for the poor lighting. I'm not a professional. Let's give this a try, shall we? I'm really nervous. There's a lot riding on this. I've been waiting for this for a long time. Hold on. Okay. I think the texture is similar. That's my dog, by the way, if you've never met her before. This is Tempe. She's already bored with this review. What's it called? I think the texture is as close to eggs that I have found. I'm going to be 1000% honest with you. To me, it tastes like tofu scrambled. Like it doesn't, to me, it does not taste like what I remember eggs tasting like. And it definitely does not have the consistency that I remember eggs having. For me, at least the way that I liked to cook them and enjoy them. It's not bad. However, I don't remember how much I paid for it, but I want to say it was like $7 or $8 for like that somewhat tiny bottle. And like I used a good like third of it, and that's all that I got was like that little portion. Whereas I can get a block of tofu for about $2 and make a few days worth of tofu scramble. So I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying don't get it if you see it, because it's always good to support companies that are making plant-based products, obviously, because we want more companies to experiment and come out with plant-based products to spread veganism and all of that. But at the end of the day, if you're on a budget, I don't think you need this. Obviously, like, I have the whole rest of the bottle to cook with. I'm gonna do some research and see if I can find a way that other people cook with it. Maybe I cooked with it incorrectly and there's another way to make it where it has a better taste and consistency that is what it's supposed to be. So I am going to try that again, and if it comes out differently, then I will report back. But as of today, this moment, my first impression is don't spend your money after just buying it once. Unless you really, really like it, and then you do you, boo. Like, if you have the budget for it, then go ahead, buy yourself 100 bottles. But I think for the average vegan that doesn't necessarily have a ton of money, I think buy it once or a few times, you know, whenever, if it's on sale or something. But I don't think it's like a staple you have to have in your fridge all the time. I'm gonna finish my breakfast because I have to leave for work pretty soon. Okay, have a great day. Tuppy, say have a great day. It's literally 8:30 in the morning. She's already done with my shit. Okay, bye! Hello, friends. It is the next day. I've done some research. I looked at some videos of other people cooking the Just Egg, and theirs looks a lot different than how mine came out. So today I'm gonna try it out again because I feel like I somehow did something wrong, even though I literally used to be like an expert at like the perfect scrambled egg. So I'm gonna try it again and cook them a little differently, maybe at a lower temperature. I think maybe the heat was too high or something, or I was moving it around the pan too much. I'm also not gonna cook it in the same or whatever as the vegan bacon, because I'm cooking some vegan bacon again for my breakfast. All right, so I will check back in with you in a little bit. So I'm running into the same problem I did yesterday. Every other video or review I've seen of people cooking with this, it comes out like really fluffy, like scrambled eggs should be. And even though I did used to cook eggs that looked like this, and those were like my extra special, like creamy, literally like Gordon Ramsay ingredient and processed eggs, which is like more of a French style. I'm pretty sure that's not what this is. So, and I definitely shake the bottle like vigorously before I put it on the pan. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I feel like I'm doing something wrong somehow, even though I feel like this should be idiot proof. And I'm a really good cook. Like, I'm well versed in the kitchen. It's not like I don't know what the hell I'm doing. But I'm confused because my eggs don't look like everybody else's eggs that I've seen on the internet. And I feel like I'm messing something up where I'm not getting, I guess, the best of what the product is supposed to offer, if that makes sense. I just tried it again. I don't know, fam. I'm gonna give it one last try today. I'm gonna give it a few days, do some more research, reach out to people that have maybe had experience cooking with this Just Egg. But I personally, I still stand by just sticking with making tofu scramble. I really think I'm doing something wrong, and I still don't understand how that's possible because it should be like idiot proof. I'm gonna give it a couple days, do some research, reach out to some people, and give it one last try with the last third that I have. That's the other thing, is like there's only about 3 servings in that thing. I make tofu scramble maybe once or twice a week. It usually lasts me like quite a few days. And yet this one is like a little third, and it gives me maybe an egg and a half, like if I remember correctly, like, or one large egg. So that's the other thing, is like you're paying $7 to $9 depending on where you're buying it, and you're not getting that much product. So I don't know, I'm still on the fence about it. I want to like it. I want to like it because I've been hearing, wow, my Yeti is actually a great little tripod here. I remember when Just was like teasing the Just Egg. I remember when Just for All was teasing the Just Egg, and I was so excited because, like I said before, eggs are the only thing that I miss about not being a vegan. Obviously, like, what an egg is gross, but I can't help it. It was always a thing I grew up it being very comforting, and it's always been a cheap meal, and I'm a starving artist. It was always an easy, cheap thing to have in the house. There were just days where I was like, instead of this big lavish meal, I would be like, man, I would really just like some freaking fried eggs on top of rice, or arroz con huevo frito. Like, that's what I grew up doing, you know? I want to like this product so much, but it's just been underwhelming thus far. But I'm going to give it one last try because obviously we don't waste food in this house. And I am a Hufflepuff and I am a devil's advocate. And so I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to check back in a few days after some research and some good scratching. After some research and some reaching out, and I'll see if my last try will change my mind. So see you on day 3. Hello friends, again, I look like a hot heckin' mess. We're gonna ignore that because we gotta focus on this. I am basically making like a brunch type of meal for dinner. It is almost 9 o'clock at night. The only thing I've had to eat today are some french fries for lunch in between shit. So needless to say, your girl is starving. So I have this pan. It's hot already. It's on like a low medium-ish, okay? I melted about a tablespoon of vegan butter, and we're just gonna, I shook this like freaking crazy, and I'm just gonna pour the whole thing in there because this is it. That's all she wrote. That's all that's left. I don't know if the pan, I'm too scared to like up the heat, man, because I don't want what happened before. You know what? I'm gonna let it sit like you do like for an omelet. I'm just gonna let it like chill, like cook and coagulate on its own, and I'll come back to it. Yeah? Tight. Ah, things are happening. Okay. I let it do its thing. This is happening. I don't know if that's normal. I'm gonna just like, oh, this is really difficult. How do YouTubers do this? Okay, this is looking better. Like, that already looks a lot more like scrambled eggs, so I have hope. All right, I will let you know the results in a second. Okay, I just took like a quick taste test before I put it on the plate, and I know for a fact it's gonna be like delicious with everything, or on its own. I finally figured out, I guess, the best way to cook it. A lot closer to the taste and texture of what I remember scrambled eggs being. This last time compared to the first 2 times that I tried cooking it. I guess I just have to remember that this is made out of mung bean. It is not egg, so it's not going to cook the same like I remember making it before. I'm appreciative of this. I'm glad that I did this experiment and didn't like kind of, I would have obviously like kept using it because it was an expensive, for me, product. I would have obviously like continued to try to use it, but I'm glad I like documented it, and maybe it will help any other vegans or plant-based eaters who are curious about trying this product on how to cook it. So low, slow, with some oil, season it, and just like flip it. You know, when you used to do like scrambled eggs, it's fucking called scrambled eggs, so you would scramble it, right? Don't do that with this, in my opinion, because I tried doing that and it just did not really work out. So low, slow, and just like fold it like you would, excuse me, those who bake, if you like fold in like whipped cream, or like if you used to put in like egg whites or something into a batter and you fold it in so that you don't lose the air of it. That's how I would recommend making these eggs. All right, I'm gonna go finally eat. I'm really excited. Thank you so much for tuning in, those of you who made it all the way through. I appreciate you. I plan on putting on a lot more content on here that cover various things like singing, choreographing, more vegan videos, vlogs, experiments, challenges, all of that. If you have any ideas or things that you want to see from me, comment down below. Please like this video and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a good night and spread love and positivity always.